Okay, sure. You guys like my warm? Oh, this is so warm. They are extremely rude, extremely sinister, and let me tell you why. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, I talk about all things Chapman, and if Chapman is your dream school, stay tuned. So, when I was attending Chapman, like all universities, I actually really liked the atmosphere. I really did like the kids and the professors. They were nice and engaged most of the time. And I also lived in the dorms too. I did a lot of extracurriculars, so I was in every single club you can imagine. So it's safe to say that I've met all kinds of people there from all walks of life. So you had your pre-med, you had your jocks, you had your socialites, you had people there that were being forced to get a degree, and you had your athletes with whatever sports team we had. I didn't even know we had a sports team. And especially they had their Dodge Kids, which was Chapman's, basically their famous stamp. And Chapman was very famous for their film school. That's why we call them the Dodge Kids. We had a whole ecosystem. They had the acting, they had the productions, they had screenwriting, the works. So you can say that I did meet a few wonders of the world. And so for me, coming from a town where people don't really leave town and going into a private school was kind of a shell shocker, which meant that I came from a nice town with basic standards and common courtesy. So Chapman did have a lot of catty people that I thought was maybe doing too much. And then there were people that just knew how to cheat so well. Like, it just kind of came naturally to them. Like, I didn't even know they were cheating to begin with. And it always made me think about how much they cheated their way to get here. It's too good. And then you had the people that were super inviting, very warm, welcomed me into their table and social circle, and honestly just beyond over the top of what they're supposed to do. But yes, they were nice people. And actually, there was a lot of nice people. Oh my God. So my sophomore year, I had to take a chemistry course, just the basic intro level chemistry course that everybody takes. And this guy comes in with this like know-it-all attitude vibe. And he's just kind of doing everything right by the professor. And so we were in lab together and he just wouldn't let me touch a damn thing. He was actually very disrespectful and didn't really let me do anything for myself. And so that was kind of hard because I didn't really learn any of the stuff. And so time and time again, I would always just ask and try to be able to kind of put myself forward for a bit. And so time and time again, I would always ask to be able to put myself out there, just trying to be able to get it down. But I guess it was just too much for him because it just kind of all went down and I ended up getting a C in lab. But if I had to like survey, you know, the campus, there were lots of nice people, genuine people. And so I think that you just have to find the right crowd and just make sure that you surround yourself with just great personalities. And Chapman was one of those schools where there was just a little bit of everything for anyone. You had your internationals, your out-of-states, you had your commuters, you had the locals, the natives that went to Chapman that was basically something that they kind of just grew up, you know, looking at from high school, what have you. So yes, there was some, you know, mean girls and that mean girl persona and personality who were just trying to get there, that really kind of took it to themselves to hold true that yes, C's do get degrees for them. And then, oh my God, and then you had students that were just so sweet. People that were just super dedicated to the work, really was just trying to succeed after undergrad. And so there were a lot of students that I knew that went straight into graduate school, Ivy Leagues, tech, big box names, medical school, what have you. So I guess I would say that Chapman students aren't all mean. It just depends on how you look at it and just surrounding yourself with really good people. So maybe, you know, I've met like one or two people that were mean to me that I met at Chapman. but it also depends on who you've wronged in your classes. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys like to see next, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.